Welcome to Ollokot for the 2012 Eagle Cap Extreme Sled Dog Race. This is our camp for a few days while the race is on. As you can see, this is actually the road that the mushers enter on from the course when they need to check in or when they come to do their mandatory stay. So you can see we've got similar setup as last year. We've got our comms tent. We have our hospitality tent, also known as Ollokot Hilton, because it's one of the highest rated by mushers around the country, if not the world. We've got a vet tent, a sleeping tent down there, and the mushers tent over down here by the right, like we had last year. See, there's the mushers tent. And that is a musher right now, going back to where his dogs are. We're looking at the camp kind of from the back side. We've got some tents here, a sleeping tent straight ahead with the stove going. Hi!
Hi. I'll try to get out of your way.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
That's one of the camp workers here. Behind this sleeping tent is the vet tent. We can't find the stove to it right now, but sounds like they might be able to bring one up to us a little bit later. Right now the weather is probably in the mid-30s or so, maybe getting close to 40. Sun is out, nice and dry, which is really good. Got a little bit of rain last night and some kind of mix between rain and light snow.
One of the authorities that we have communications with you.
Here's the dog sled box for when they need to take out drop dogs.
Control 77 GFA, break. Salt Creek, this is...
This is Salt Creek. You're loud and clear, although at the very end you cut off.
Salt Creek net control. Okay, thanks for that. We'll just hold the mic open a tad bit longer. Thanks for that. This is net control W7 GFA.
And here's the hospitality tent where everyone gets lots of good food.
41 here, loud and clear. Control, good. Thank you so much for that. Break. Ops 1, this is net control.
And the comms tent. And here is our comms tent. We've got our radio gear here in the back. Have an ICOM 2820 for doing voice. Our batteries, it's kind of a mess, are down here on the floor. Operating off of 380 amp hour. And we've got some HF gear set up over here. Hopefully we can use that for making digital communications with Net Control and Salt Creek. Tried to connect with several different stations on many different bands, and so far we're not seem to be getting out, so we might have to investigate that a little bit further. Got our race map right here, so we can know where people are supposed to be at, or if they run into trouble, we'll know exactly where that is. We've got our camp stove right here, keeping us warm. Super important. We've got 2 cots stacked over here. We had 3 people sleeping in this tent last night, so we had them all out, but now we'll just kind of keep them stacked for space. And some personal gear kind of hanging up. Okay, here's the back side of our comms tent. We have our blue sky mast holding up our Diamond X50 antenna for voice. Let's see, that's probably 20-25 feet off the ground maybe. We might put in a few more sections to hike it up there a bit. And Paul's HF antenna is kind of strung along here through the guide down.
SAR safety, net control, okay, confirm you're heading back this way, and SAR team has been deployed.
Then we have our generator
Approximately this time.
over here. They built this nice little hut for it, which is really cool. Nice and quiet. And that's a pretty basic tour of our camp. You can kind of see the canyon that we're in here, making it difficult to communicate with anything other than a mobile rig. And you can see over here, there's a little bit of 1-2. And then this is where the drop dogs will stay until they can be hauled out. You can see one kind of nestled down there in the hay.